All right, hello everyone. We are going to be setting up for hole number 3 here. Now I am going to try to go at this hole with quarterback, mainly for precision. It is a par 5. We are going to need a little bit of length, and a little bit of precision can also come into handy. You can see the differences between these two holes are, not too much, but I do like that extra backspin boost. On this hole, it's not going to be too important. I'm half tempted to even pull out Sniper here just for that extra bit of precision, but I don't want the length issue to come into play. So I am going to back off here, and we're going to use the Viper just to be on the safe side here. So quarterback Viper combination in terms of a power ball, maybe a Quasar, maybe a Marlin if wind permitting. So let's get into this. We are going to go for that second island, just kind of out straight ahead, almost 90%. And that's one of the reasons that I use quarterback, is to be precise with it. If I hit a great ball, I want to make sure that the ball stays in the fairway 100%. So I want to be very strategic with my moves. And from these shorter tees, notice what I do with my spin. I put it all the way to the left. That's because this fairway tends to hop right. So doing that, you can see when I push ahead, it's still very straight in the middle of the fairway. We're going to go at this with a little bit of power. As you can see, even 5 rings. So here's max. Even 5-10 rings down, there's still fairway. But I don't want to, push the bounds of, running out of fairway and also my precision. So I want to kind of back off a little bit just to be a little bit over precise, so I can potentially still get that perfect ball. And you don't really need to press the edge of that rough in order to set yourself up here. As long as you keep it in play, as you can see I did, we are going to have a very easy approach into the green for our second shot. So you can see you don't have to work too hard for this hole in the rookie tournament. The biggest thing, look, and you can kind of see it with this extra mile here. Look how big his bullseye is compared to mine. A 1-ring pull to the right can cost this guy this fairway. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. Same thing could happen left as well, but he might hold on the left side. We'll see. Let's just see if he still hits the fairway. Nope. So that just shows you how critical. And this is the reason that we bring quarterback on these holes. Everybody, they just overlook these clubs and don't realize how powerful these clubs are. That, keeping it in play is far more valuable than just a 1-ring pull on an extra mile. And that's why extra mile is such a weak driver. Not enough people understand that power does not mean everything. It is not a very mandatory thing. And here, let's talk about this shot real quick. I'm right about 2 per ring, so I'm going to need to go about 2.5 rings here. So that's what you're going to see me do. A little bit more than 2.5 rings, just to kind of account for the downhill nature of this shot. I did great ball to the right, so that is going to probably cost me, a chance at the hole, but not necessarily. You just never know how that fairway is going to bounce. So, there's a lot of bumps and hills. Being very precise is very nice for this hole. Being very cautious with your ball movements. And then in addition to that, if you can hit that landing zone that you will try, that's very important. But at the same time, sometimes you can just be way off, and it'll still sometimes, bounce towards the hole. You just never know. You never know one way or the other what you're going to get on this hole. This is hard to make, even if you do perfect ball. This is going to be a very hard wood shot. It's going to be a good iron shot. Hopefully this guy can find the hole here. So doing it the way that he's doing, it's going to be more of a stop shot here, as opposed to going for the hole out. But let's see, maybe he'll have the speed right and it'll hit the hill just right. And as you can see, it's just going to kind of stop onto the green. not giving it any real chance to run out into the cup. When you're using your woods, you don't want to go more than, I'd say, about 5, just so it still has that little bit of run out to where it still gives it enough run out to run in. When you jack up the spin to, say, 7 backspin, you're going to see, just like I just mentioned there, that it's going to be more of a stop shot. The ball's just going to stop. You'd have to land it right on the hole if you wanted a chance to make that. Right in front of the hole, right within you know, half a yard of the hole would need to be your third hop if you wanted to have any real chance to make it like that. So always giving it just a tiny bit of run out opportunity is going to be a good thing. So keep those tips in mind. I'll see you guys for hole number 4 coming up here. And good luck with that third hole.